Alright, we're on our way to Sequoia. Well, we're actually in Sequoia National Park right now. We came in the gate maybe 2 miles back. And we are headed to Lodgepole Campground. We're going to stay a couple of nights. And tonight I think the low is about 30 degrees. They were predicting a chance of rain or snow tonight and tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. But it's really pretty right now. It's about 70 degrees. Nice windy switchback roads going up the mountain, and the river on your right. So it's cool. It's a nice drive. All right, we're here, and just have to get everything set up. Still a little bit of snow up there. Okay, the low tonight's about 30 degrees. There's a chance it's going to snow. And I want to set the record straight. My mom's always like, oh, Vicky, she's such a good sport, going camping in all these places. Who sets up the camping and who makes the decisions about when we're going to go or where we're going to go? She does. So when we're freezing our butts off tonight at 30, we have good sleeping bags, so we won't be cold. But it might snow, and I'd actually prefer a little snow than the rain. So Vicky's got some dinner going here. Okay, so what we got going, Miss Vicky?
Okay, begin.
Blue Apron. Hey, we have no affiliation with these guys, but if you want to give us some money, Blue Apron,
awesome.
we're all for it.
They're awesome.
But it's really great for camping because it's good, healthy food. And, I mean, you got to cook it yourself, and you got to cut it yourself and everything else. But they provide you with everything you need. So we're going to get to listen to the river all night long, which is awesome. Right in our back door. I love it. It smells good.
Yeah, got garlic. Olive oil, garlic.
People watch these camping videos, I think that's all we do is eat.
We do.
Is that all we do?
Bear would love this.
Hopefully it stops raining for a little bit.
Yeah, there's just a few little drizzles every now and then.
We're gonna get a little snow tonight. It's possible. All right, time to eat. Tilapia over orzo with vegetables.
Yep, zucchini, tomatoes with garlic, and all topped with lemon juice and butter capers.
Very good. We just got out of the tent, man. It was cold last night. The predicted low was around 30, and we've been in these sleeping bags in like 18-degree temperature, but it felt colder last night. I mean, it was cold. No lie. Condensation from our breath last night. There was so much water up here. It was flowing down and dripping like it was raining.
Lighter.
So I'm starting to warm up. Chorizo. But it's soy chorizo, huh?
Yeah.
It's still good.
I love it.
From Trader Joe's. If I fall in, come get me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's our tent right up there. And I mean, the river makes a lot of noise. It was a great sound all night long to listen to the river. And particularly when there's no other sound going on in the middle of the night. It sounds like you're right on top of the water. So we're going to take this Lodgepole to Sherman Tree Trail. Gentle climb through white fir forest, descends into spectacular Sequoia Grove, ending at the largest tree in the world. A little bit of snow on the trail. It's supposed to be a couple of miles, almost 3, to Sherman Tree. What's for dinner?
Hamburger.
Oh, that's right, hamburgers. I have to have something to keep me going, something to be thinking of.
We just started.
I know, it's true. You're trying to make me look bad?
We've been walking 15 minutes.
But for dessert, it's going to be blueberry cobbler. That's what I'm talking about. Campsite. Hear water. Been on the trail for almost an hour. It wouldn't take that long, but we're stopping and shooting a lot of video. But we haven't seen another person on this trail. We saw people getting on other trails before we got to this trailhead. But it's so nice. The only thing we can hear are our voices, the river, and birds. I think when we get down to the Sherman Tree, if it's anything like kind of Muir Woods, be a lot of tourists there. So we got to enjoy our quiet while we have it. All right, according to this sign, we make a right. All right, we see concrete, so we think we're
Oh, we were lost.
near civilization. We normally get lost every trip we take, so we just assumed we would be lost. Sherman Tree Trail. So we need to go back this way. This pair of trees provides evidence that fire plays a natural role in the life of a giant sequoia. In fact, most owe their lives to fire. The evidence lies not only in their obvious fire scars, but also because they may be twins. Centuries ago, they probably started life as the same tree after a fire prepared the ground for them. Fire creates ideal conditions for sequoia seeds to germinate and for seedlings to grow. Hardy trees, huh? So you're saying that these trees are how old?
Between 1,800 and 3,000 years. I don't know.
Okay. Off the pavement and back to the trail. And without stopping and videotaping a lot, we can probably get back in an hour. We're near the end of the General Sherman Tree Trail. That was a mouthful right there. And we haven't seen anybody on the way back either. So all the way over, 2.8 miles on the way over on this trail, we never saw a single person on the trail. And it looks like all the way back. So I don't know if it's the time of the year. I mean, this is April. Still pretty cold at night, gets down to 30 degrees. Though a lot of people are in RVs and the cold doesn't bother them. They're not in a tent, but maybe this is a slow period of time. But this has been awesome to have the trail all to ourselves. Can't beat it, really. It's been beautiful. Great day. Clouds are starting to roll in. It might rain tonight. We're going to go back and make some burgers and blueberry cobbler, so it should be awesome. Tokapaw Falls Trail, is that the first one?
Yeah.
General Sherman Tree, Twin Lakes.
Oh, we did.
Cahoon Meadow, the Giant Forest and Giant Forest Museum. Lakes Trail, a lot of places to go hiking. We only did
The General Sherman Tree.
General Sherman Trail, 2.8 miles one way. Oh, I said trail, it's General Sherman Tree. Beef or pork?
This is beef.
And then what's going to go on the hamburgers?
So I'm grating cheese and basically cutting it up small. But it's like mayo, pimentos, and just like a little blend with sharp cheddar cheese.
Looks good. I'm starving. Looks delicious. We didn't have lunch, huh? It's
No, this is it.
way past lunch.
It's like, what, 2?
And it is threatening rain. And a few raindrops. Just felt one right now. Yikes. So, bon appetit. It's gonna be a huge mess, huh? Alright, we're gonna make some blueberry cobbler. I cut the recipe in half just because it's the two of us and we have a small oven. So I'm using 2 cups of blueberries. There's 1 cup, 2 cups. And then before we came out here, I mixed some sugar, and I'll put all the ingredients and the amounts for a full recipe on the screen. But this has in it lemon zest and sugar. I'm just going to mix that up. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is the oven's still warming up, and the oven's supposed to be at 350, and we're close to 350 now. Actually, I think I can start turning it down a little bit. And I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of butter in this casserole dish. And let that get melted in here. Now the next thing I have to do is make the batter. And before we came out, I put flour, baking powder, salt, sugar, cinnamon, and mixed it up here. And we're going to add milk to that. I'm going to put all the dry ingredients in this bowl. Hopefully they'll all fit. Now I just need to add the milk. And mix that up. So that will make a batter that we're going to pour over the blueberries in the casserole dish. And so we'll have a little bit of crust on the top of the cobbler. Okay, so now we got the batter. And I drizzle that over the blueberries. And hopefully it doesn't come boiling out of the pan. Really small pan. It's only 9 by 5 inches. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to use a sheet pan underneath it. So if it does boil over, hopefully we won't have a massive mess. All right, there we go. Let's see what happens.
And how long?
It says about 25-30 minutes. I'll put all that information on the screen too. All right, so I cut the recipe in half, and that was probably too much for this small little casserole. Luckily, I put the sheet pan underneath it, and that saved some of the mess. But this thing's been smoking like crazy. It's finally settled down, and I'm gonna pull it out. Come over here and get a shovel over there. I need something to get it going here.
They got the other mitt there. Wow. And some snow is falling too, so.
Yeah, it's sleeting right now.
Yeah.
Probably can't see it on the camera. But how's that for a little camp cooking, huh?
Yeah. Smells good too. Mmm. Mmm.
Okay, we've got the umbrella up because it's sleeting. Not the best dish-up job. I'm trying to keep my head from hitting the
You want to take the umbrella? It's not even sleeting anymore.
Yeah, it's good. We made a mess of it. I don't want to waste it. I'm gonna eat them with a spoon, huh?
Yeah, there's just spoons up there.
All right.
How about the whipped cream? Did you want the whipped cream?
Oh. Well, I didn't say it wouldn't be messy. Man, look at that dish.
Whoa.
Still hot, but it's actually
It's all cooked?
It's actually really good. Wow. It's a success. Turn that off so you can eat.
All right.